September 10th, 1952. The Korean War burns on under a cold morning sky. Far above the western coast of North Korea, two aging American Corsair fighters cut through the air. Leading the flight is Marine Captain Jesse Folmar. Flying beside him is his wingman, First Lieutenant Willie Daniels. Their mission seems simple: locate enemy movement near the river estuary and strike if necessary. Both aircraft carry heavy bombs and rockets beneath their wings. The old World War II fighters rumble across the coastline, scanning the shores below. But the area looks strangely quiet. Folmar studies the riverbanks carefully. Fishing boats drift near the water. Small villages sit silent beneath the morning haze. "Do you see anything?" Folmar asks over the radio. "Negative," Daniels replies calmly. "Nothing moving down there." The two Marines continue their patrol. What they don't know is that high above them, danger is already closing in. Two Soviet-built MiG-15 jet fighters streak through the sky in the distance. The enemy pilots have spotted the slower Corsairs, and they're preparing to attack. As Folmar turns back toward the coastline, sunlight flashes across metal wings overhead. His eyes widen instantly. "Bandits!" The Corsairs immediately dump their bombs and external fuel tanks into the sea. Thousands of pounds fall away in seconds. Suddenly, the aircraft feel lighter and faster. The MiGs dive down with terrifying speed. Their jet engines scream across the sky as they close in for the kill. Folmar slams the throttle forward and yanks his Corsair into a hard turn. The enemy jets rush downward too aggressively and overshoot the slower fighters. For one brief moment, the Marines survive the first attack, but the fight is only beginning. Folmar glances left and sees two more MiGs racing toward them. Now 4 enemy jets circle the pair of American fighters. The odds have become nearly impossible. Cannon fire suddenly tears through the sky. Bright tracer rounds flash past Folmar's canopy. One burst misses him by only inches. Then a MiG flies directly across his sights. Folmar reacts instantly. He squeezes the trigger on his 4 20mm cannons. The Corsair shudders violently as shells rip through the air. The rounds slam into the MiG's fuselage. Gray smoke bursts from the jet's tail. Seconds later, flames erupt behind the aircraft. The damaged MiG rolls out of control. Its pilot ejects as the burning jet falls toward the Korean countryside below. Adrenaline surges through Folmar's body. He has just become the first Marine pilot to shoot down a MiG-15. But victory lasts only seconds. Another enemy fighter lines up behind him and opens fire. Explosions hammer the Corsair's left wing. The aircraft jerks violently sideways. Folmar fights the controls with all his strength. Part of the wing has been torn apart. He knows immediately the aircraft will never make it home. Thinking fast, he radios a distress call and gives his position. Then he throws open the canopy and jumps into the freezing sky. Moments later, his crippled Corsair crashes into the sea below. Meanwhile, Daniels escapes toward open water as the MiGs break away. Only minutes later, an American rescue seaplane reaches Folmar's location. The Marine captain is pulled safely from the ocean without a single injury. For his courage during the battle, Jesse Folmar receives the Silver Star and Purple Heart, and his legendary dogfight becomes one of the most remarkable air battles of the Korean War.